Hey everybody, it's Rothy with Rothy Reads Numbers, and today is October 14th, 2020. It's hard for me to keep up with the days anymore. So yeah, Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. And of course, it's been a crazy, crazy week for me, for anybody that's been following along. But today I've been wanting to do this series for quite a while and been meaning to do it, and so today I decided was the day that I needed to start. So we are going to be going through the numbers individually, so I'm going to spend several minutes on each number specifically in its own video. We'll have playlists available just to kind of, hyper focus on those things, on those particular numbers. And if there's a certain number that you're really just wanting to really get to know, you'll have a video to do just that. Okay. All right. So, so just a little bit of the basics right now. Of course, obviously we're going to go over number one. The male dominant one, the first in numerology, the one and only, the initiator, the first to do it, the one and only. So very, very unique type of energy, the type of people that there's only one of them in the world. Okay, one and only, one of a kind. So yeah, that's the number that we're going to be covering today. So just to go over really quickly the basics of numerology. Numerology is the study and science of numbers, their frequencies, energies, vibrations, and how those affect us within us as individuals as well as a world, how it affects us as a society. So just a little bit about that. And then the foundation of numerology, I guess the basics as far as the numbers go, is 1 through 9, and then your masters, 11, 22, and 33. And for any of you who have seen any of my videos, you probably already know to please excuse my bulldog in the background making all sorts of noises that she likes to do. So, okay, so again, 1 through 9, and then your masters, 11, 22, and 33. All right. Your chart is 5 main numbers, which is your life path, your birth date, your expression, your personality, and your heart's desire. Okay. I'm not going to really go too much into those right now. We're more focused on the numbers, but I'll definitely make a video kind of going over the weights of chart placing numbers and, everything like that. So, okay. Without further ado, let's talk about the one, shall we? And excuse my crazy hair today. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, so the one is the male dominant energy. The one is the first to do it, the one and only, very unique and one of a kind, so definitely all those type of things that kind of surround a certain feeling about somebody, that's the one, all right? It is also a leader. It is one of the leadership numbers. It's the second strongest leadership number. I guess would be, the second strongest, not considering the masters, obviously. But behind the four, the one is going to be the primary leader, okay? Just look at the shape of the one. It's like a stick, okay? So it's a very, my way or the highway, just a very hard, rigid, stiff line. All right, so that's the one. My way or the highway. That is and it is very masculine. So let's talk about ones and women. I happen to be a high one. My birthday was May 1st, so my birthday number is 1. I was born on a 1st. So other ones would be if you were born on a 19th, if you were born on, because 1 plus 9 equals 10, 1 plus 0 equals 1, obviously. If you were born on the 28th, you'll also be a 1. And then also, if you deduce down to an 11, a master, you'll also bring in a tremendous amount of the 1 energy, but then you're also going to bring in some of that master energy as well. So we'll talk about that in another video that I will leave for the master specifically, okay? All right, so as far as the one goes, the one is definitely going to stick out, all right? And it is going to have very masculine traits to it. regardless of the sex of the person. And again, I can tell you this from personal experience as a birthday one. That's the day I was born. I'm never going to be able to change that, and I've always been that. So it definitely is prevalent in me as a person, and the fact that I am a very unique individual. I am very much a leader, but I also have a 4 as my life path. So I have the 2 strongest, the only real full-on leadership numbers is the 4 and the 1, and they're my 2 main numbers. So tons of dominant energy, and that it's almost too much sometimes. I've often been called intimidating or brash, or very or maybe even aggressive in how I talk sometimes. I know that when I am stressed or pressed for time, that sort of thing, I kind of get into the mode where I start to maybe not bark orders, but it may come off that way. I guess I'm just speaking quickly and trying to get done the things that need to get done and disseminate information as I need to, according to the deadline. All right. So that's kind of how a 1 is going to think about that is, get it done, get it out there. No bullshit, no BS. It's just matter of fact and not much straying. It's very simple, So it's incredible how the shape of the numbers, the different shapes involved really, just mirror so many of the attributes and the energies and what the numbers represent and what they mean, what their meanings are. It's incredible. And to know that there's other languages out there, numbers and the energy of numbers and numerology is throughout every culture and every religion. So it would be very ignorant to think that the English language is the only one that numerology is applicable to, because obviously it's not. And yet our numeric system is whoever created those symbols for our language, I'm not sure if they knew about the energies and if they designed them accordingly or what. But all I know is it's pretty incredible to me that the shape of each one of the numbers very much personifies a lot of the strongest attributes of every number. Okay, and you'll kind of see that theme throughout the videos with the numbers. So good numbers for the 1 to go with. So very much like the 9, even though the 1 is very stiff and rigid and hard and dominant like that, okay, stuck in the mud kind of in a way. The 1, it goes into every single number. So the 1 is going to have almost like a 9-esque type ability to translate its energy into other energies. I think more so that way than all the energies transmuting their energy into the 1. You see, the 9 I call a shapeshifter. The 9 can very easily back and forth transmute its energy into other numbers' energy and vice versa, take on their energy and change into that, right? Where I think the 1 is primarily, they know how to lead and push that energy, that 1 energy, into every other number's energy. If you think about it, the 1 goes into every other number, okay? The 9 is comprised of every number. All right. So, and again, opposite ends of the spectrum as far as the numbers are concerned. 1 is the beginning, alpha. 9 is omega before we get to the masters. Okay. So there's really not any numbers that stand out to me as to watch out for or to be best paired with. It really is so much more dependent upon your entire chart as a whole. And so that's what I would really look towards and look into and kind of develop and learn for yourself what your chart numbers are, what they mean, and what their placements are. Okay, because it very much, that's when you can start taking a look at, okay, well, this person is a blank personality or a blank expression number, and that's what I'm looking for. And they're also this type of heart's desire number, and this is their life path. So that's when you can kind of like better gauge. Once you know the energies of the numbers and the placements and where they go, it's going to be much easier for you to gauge and kind of pair for compatibility of the numbers. Okay. All right, so I believe that's it. If you all have any questions, of course, feel free to hit me up, Rothy Reads Numbers, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have, okay? So thanks for watching. Everybody make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the new videos coming up with the rest of the numbers. All right, guys, have a great day. God bless. Bye.